It's a huge pleasure to see you all here. We are going to take you on a journey in time with Kopke, the oldest port wine house.
We have also asked 3 Portuguese wine specialists to give us their views on a couple of wines that we are tasting today.
It's now 1940, the year that Kopke was actually officially recognised as the oldest port wine house by both the trade associations of Porto and Lisboa. If we recall 1940 for being very wet, both in the winter and spring, a very hot summer, causing several damaging fires actually in the vineyards in the Douro. It's extraordinary that the wines have actually survived the passage of time over wars, revolutions.
I think it's a wonderful illustration, it really is, of the way that port evolves in colour. It's glorious to see them side by side, so a very good opportunity and a wonderful lesson to us all.
You always try to tell people that the wines are getting more alike in color, the Tawnies and the white ports, but now it's the perfect time to see that actually when you give them 80 years of age, then they actually do look very much alike.
They're both remarkable, extraordinarily complex wines. To try a white port of that age, a Colheitas of that age, and against the Tawny is extraordinary.
The first impact in the nose is a little bit the same flavors. Dry fruits, oak.
A little bit similar on the nose, but completely different on the palate. I was amazed by the saltiness of the white, and I never had that in a whole white Colheitas. It's very precise, very focused, 2 magnificent wines.
There is always some big difference between the whites and the reds when they get old. A huge concentration in the palate. You feel the silkiness of the wine and the very long finish. It's perfect. For me, it's very good Tawny Port.
What's really interesting about the older wines as they get older is this phenomenon of the disappearing sugar, and it's found with other sweet wines as well, in the sense the sugar level stays the same or even increases because of the concentration of the wine. But the perception of the sugar is much less, the wines taste drier.
What I love about Kopke is the balance. There's a lot of sweetness, but still you have always the balance.
Wonderful wines, as João said earlier, wines that survive the passage of time.
But both of them, what a treat. Thank you very much for the journey through history. And again, like Carlos, we all have to thank your predecessors for the great work that they had.